Talking about diets, and you have a good discussion about the different diets and marketing and how people, you say no carb diets.
Yeah.
No, if you'll touch on that about the different diets and how marketing educates.
Yeah, lots of diets get marketed for diets are marketed for their lack of something. No carb diet, no fat diet. The no carb is the new no fat. When I was doing my undergraduate work, low fat diets were a big range. And it was the whole, if I keep my fat grams down to 20 per day, less than 20 per day, I'm going to lose weight. And it worked, the diet worked. But the problem was, it didn't work very long. Because what would happen is, you have an individual who goes on, let's say it's 1996, and you go on a low fat diet, less than 20 fat grams a day. In 1996, when you went on that diet, if you didn't want to eat food with fat, then you couldn't eat the food. There was no such thing as a low fat this, or low fat ice cream, or low fat this or that. So, you just had to stop eating those things, and you lost weight. Today, low carb is the same thing. But now you have carbohydrate-reduced bread. You have low carb. They're actually. I read something about developing no carb potatoes. Yeah, and so you have all these. Now you have low carb options. So I can have lots of cookies and all that kind of stuff I wouldn't normally eat. Any diet that is going to have to market itself in any general way is going to break that first rule we talked about of can you do it every day for the rest of your life. You can't do without carbohydrates every day for the rest of your life. You can't do without protein.
Well, in the low carb is basically it says you do it for a set amount of time and then you do add carbs back in. So you maintain.
But it's difficult. And the thing about it too is that I would wager a guess that you are one of the very few people that's actually aware of the fact that Atkins' diet has more than one phase. Most people don't read the fine print.
Ketosis and all that.
Yeah, people say, Atkins, that's where you don't eat bread anymore. And they stop. And so that's it. You cut all the carbs and you go from there. No one bothers to read the rest of the diet. Protein, we talked about protein. Protein is a good thing to be eating, but it should only be about 15% of your diet. More if you're trying to add significant body mass and muscle, but generally you should only have about, say, 1.8 grams per kilo of body weight. It's not very much that you need to eat. Your body can use protein for energy, but if it has to, then you're doing something else wrong somewhere along the way. Fat and carbohydrate are the two main energy sources your body needs. Fat gives you more energy than protein. Carbohydrates easier to break down than protein, which is why you want to do it in that way. But like I said, most diets though don't follow that rule. Hollywood diet was one. Hollywood diet is you drink the drink for 10 days or a weekend and lose 10 pounds. That diet. Again, for that one you're eliminating food from your diet, which is not a good thing. But again, it goes back to reading the fine print. If you turn over the Hollywood diet and you read it, what the liquid is that you're drinking is basically extract from about 10 or 15 fruits and vegetables. So if we're supposed to have 25 grams of fiber a day, most of us have about 5. If I go from having 5 grams of fiber a day to 40 grams of fiber a day, what's the major change that's going to occur? Yeah, you're going to have some gastrointestinal distress going on. So you'll lose 10 pounds. Definitely. Just make sure you time it right, because you don't want to be still on a diet when you're wearing whatever it is you were dieting to get into. But that's the thing about most of the diets, they're just not sustainable. All diets should have carbohydrates, especially for everyone in here who does any kind of exercise. You can't really exercise without carbohydrates.